Welcome to English 30-2 Cohort course. If you joined this cohort course, it means that you have agreed to progress through the course with your classmates in one semester's time. So you'll be given a list of deadlines to follow, and you'll be working closely with your teacher, one-on-one, when you need help, extra assistance, that sort of thing. So before you get started, I thought I'd just show you around a little bit. When you log in to Moodle, this is what you'll see. Your list of courses will be different from mine, but this is a list of any course in which you are enrolled. We'll click on English 30-2. That takes you to the course homepage, and you'll see this green banner at the top and a list of all the units in the course. So there are 4 units. You'll also see there's a course introduction section. This is really important. It talks about things like how your marks are calculated, what different exams and assignments weigh, course text requirements, all kinds of things. So definitely start there before you begin. There's also a tutorial quick links section. If there's a course video or a course tutorial that you saw earlier that you want to come back to, this is an easy way to find it. You'll notice that for you as a student, Units 2, 3, and 4 are not open to you. You can't click on them. And this is because they are restricted. So in order to see Unit 2, you have to complete all assignments and quizzes in Unit 1. And this includes self-assessment quizzes, which are quizzes that aren't worth marks, but are important to assess whether or not you understand what you're learning. So all those things have to be done before you're able to move forward. At the top of this screen, in the green banner, you'll see first the ADLC logo. If you click on that, it brings you back to this page, which you may need if you need to work on a different course. Under Content, you'll see the course home, which is what you're looking at now. So if you ever need to come back to this page, this is how you would get here. And the table of contents. You will probably use this every day. This is probably the best way to find where you left off in the course. So it's a list of every single page in the course, including assignment pages. If you have viewed a page, you'll see a blue check mark. So that's a good way to know where you left off. If it's an assignment page or a quiz page, the blue check mark won't appear until you have completed that assignment or quiz. And if you scroll down, you can see all of Unit 1, including a diploma exam preparation section, and all units contain one of those. And here again, you'll see you can't click on Units 2, 3, and 4, and that's because you have to complete all of these assignments first. Okay, if you go back up, there are a few other things you might want to know. Under Resources, you have the calendar. If your teacher tells you to check the calendar for important due dates in the course, this is where you would come. If you need to look up a word from the course, you can come to the glossary here, click on the first letter of the word, and it will pull up the word you need. However, you'll also see glossary words in the course itself. So if you're on a page in a course and you see a word that's sort of an orange color and has an underline, it means it's hyperlinked to the glossary. So if you hover over that word, the definition will appear to you, and it's a good reminder that that's a word you need to know because it will appear on your quizzes and tests. Also under here are private files, and that's just a place for you to upload any of your private documents if you would like. Under Communication, you have News and Forums. News is anything that your teacher wants you to be aware of. Maybe there's a deadline coming up. Maybe she wants to make sure you are registering for an upcoming diploma exam, things like that. So if there's a new news item, it's pretty hard to miss because it will pop up when you log into your course until you dismiss it. But if you ever want to come back and find old news, here's where you would find that. The forums are like the course discussion boards, and there are 3 forums in this course. There are 3 times when you'll be sent to this page to either answer a question, comment on another student's work, that sort of thing. Here you have grades, and this is exactly what you would think. It's a list of assignments in the course, and it'll show you your marks. This is also where you can come if you want to see the rubric that your teacher gave you with your marks and comments on your assignment, as well as a copy of the assignment itself containing the teacher's comments. So always make sure you read that feedback from your teacher because it's important. It helps you do better on the next assignment. And again, you'll see here that modules 2, 3, and 4, or units 2, 3, and 4 are empty. You can't see the assignments yet until you've finished all of Unit 1. And finally here you have the Apple icon, and if you click that, it brings you to your teacher's contact information. So in this case it's Joy McLean. There's her email and phone number, so you know how to reach her. Let's go back for just a moment to the table of contents. So you're going to progress through these in order. So you just click on the first one, read whatever is here, and then you click the next button. And obviously you can use the previous button if you need it, and these are located at the top and the bottom of each page. Also notice that at the bottom of each page is this text-to-speech option. So if you want the page read aloud to you, you just click the play button and it will do that. If you don't like the text-to-speech, you can always mute your volume so that the text-to-speech doesn't launch automatically and play every time you go to a new page, or you can just click the pause button. So again, you just move through the course by clicking Next. When it's time to complete an assignment or quiz, it will tell you to do so. So I'll show you just quickly what an example of an assignment page looks like. This is a practice assignment, and all assignments have numbers. So 1.1 means it's in Unit 1, and it's the first assignment in Unit 1. All assignments are set up the same. They're in steps. So step 1 is usually encouraging you to look at the rubric for the assignment, so you'll know how you'll be assessed. So click here. You see the rubric. You know exactly how you'll be marked, how many marks are possible. In this case it's 20, and this is a credit, no credit assignment, meaning if you meet all of the requirements with your best effort, you get the full 20 marks. So for each assignment, you just go through one step at a time until the assignment is complete. Usually step 2 is an example of the assignment that another student completed, and this is really handy. So here, this is Saba's example of 1.1. You can read everything she wrote, and if you go all the way to the bottom, you'll see her rubric. And you'll see that her marker highlighted certain areas and highlighted here that she received her full credit, including some comments about what her strengths were and where she might improve. And this is exactly what you will receive. When it's time to submit an assignment, you'll see this submit icon, and you submit right on this page. So you see right here where it says add submission, you click that, and it brings up this box. So you can upload in a couple of ways. You can drag a file and just pull it right here where this blue arrow is, and then click Save Changes. Or you can click on this icon, and that will allow you to browse your desktop and find the file you need. So once you've found that file, you click on it and upload the file. If you ever have any trouble, you can always contact your teacher. Once you've uploaded that, you can click to the next page and continue in the course. So before we go, if I could just show you one more thing. On the table of contents, you can see these are regular course pages. If you see a hand icon like this, that's an assignment, and you see a check mark icon, that's a quiz. And it will tell you if it's a regular quiz or a self-check. And again, a self-check is not worth marks, but it is required. You are not allowed to move on to a new unit in the course or to write any exams until all self-checks are completed. The nice thing about self-checks is that you do receive the answers as soon as you submit your quiz. So it will tell you which answer is correct, and it will also give you reasons why. This is really helpful. Take time to read that feedback because it will help you on your exams. That's about it. I hope that you enjoy English 30-2. Keep in good contact with your teacher if there's anything you need, and I wish you the best of luck.